Hannah, get away from the door. I'm coming out. That's what you get for messing with me for the last 20 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. Now go shave. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you guys been having an awesome week. I'm so sorry, we're all out of whack this week. Today is Thursday. When we started this vlog, it was Tuesday. So we're like all over the place. I do apologize, but how are you guys doing? Let me know down in the comments below how your week has been going. Stressful, not stressful, and if it has been stressful, hopefully you guys are getting through it. Just remember to stay happy, to stay positive, because God loves you, people love you, you have family that loves you. So keep on going, keep on pushing, keep on being strong throughout this week, and if you're happy, keep being happy. So yeah, we're just getting ready to go to school. It's been a crazy week, honestly, but we're getting ready to go to school, and like I said, sorry, we've bounced all over the place as far as this vlog is concerned, but we'll be getting this finished up soon. I had something planned for this vlog. We're going to have to hold it off until the next vlog. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I know I will, because I'm going to be doing some things that I've been wanting to do for a while. So yeah, hopefully that all works as planned. You ready to go, love?
No.
She's not ready to go. Oh well. Math. So we're back in the car, a place we haven't been in a very long time. We've done really good about not doing car vlogs anymore, haven't we? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter to you guys as long as we don't do the entire thing in the car, right? I mean, a little bit wouldn't matter. Just, I mean, I wouldn't want to sit and watch an entire car vlog, but we're on our way to school, you know, not too bad. Trying to avoid the cold. I hate cold weather. I hate winter. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I'm ready for it to be warm again. I want to play golf. I want to do some fishing. I want to be able to step outside and not immediately clenching up every muscle in my body because it's so cold. I'm just ready for this to be over. So we're getting there though. We're getting there. Mid-February. We're getting closer. And I don't want to wish this year away. I want it to be a good year. You know, I want it to be something to remember, something to be proud of. So let's go. So what are you doing, babe?
Some cars.
Cars. Dipping back into my childhood a little bit. Cop car.
I have a blankie. Wait,
Right there, love. Right there.
what's this one?
Oh, that one, it's kind of broken, but I've had that for a long time. It like spreads out like a satellite type deal. I don't really know. A lot of the pieces are broken off.
Oh, they need to go to the hospital.
They need to go to the hospital now. Gravedigger, I love. Love.
Open. That's cool.
This Gravedigger monster truck. Tell you one thing we should do. One of these days we should build like the ultimate course. Yeah, this track thing. And like with a bunch of ramps and stuff. And see like, we gotta drop them down stuff and see how long they can go. Not with the most special cars though. Dale Jr. Go Dale Jr. He's not sponsored by National Guard or AMP anymore, but oh well. I loved cars growing up.
These all out.
Yeah, you can.
Are you sure? Because it'll get mixed in your special ones.
Just dump them over
What's so special
there.
about this one?
It's a Mustang. That's what's so special about it.
What's so special about this one? It's got the doggy on the back.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the whole truck. Let him see the doggy.
Got the
It's a little dog.
doggy. What's so special about it?
I don't know. I just like it. All these are special to me because my dad
gave
gave them.
this one?
My dad gave them to me, and it's a cool looking car.
But didn't your dad give all these to you?
Yeah, they're all special to me. Those are my ultimate special
What's so
ones.
special about this one?
It's a truck. I don't know. Excuse me. Some of those cars are in there because my dad took them and put them in his room for safekeeping. Dad, if you're watching this, I'm on to you. I like playing with this one. This one was always cool.
That one's bright orange.
Has like a I never knew what that was when I was younger. It's actually a sound system type deal.
We had cars like this.
Yeah, those are the cars you say are ugly.
Yeah.
It's like when cars were first coming out, that's what they look like.
What is this?
Well, that, my dear, would be a crane thing.
maintenance
Not a
thing?
crane, like a lift. That's what I meant to say. A lift for like, yeah, telephone lines and stuff.
What's this? This is ugly. This is really ugly.
Yeah, I never did like that car. She's digging into her inner child today. She saw these and she's like, "Can I have them, please?"
Oh, we had some like this too.
Yeah, you actually had a little collection, didn't you, love?
Yeah. Still have it somewhere.
Like arm stuff everywhere. Right now I'm trying to find a little blue Jeff Gordon bag of race cars that I had. I had Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart, I think I had Kevin Harvick, Jeff Burton, and I would sit around and I would race these cars. We had a little coffee table back in our old home where we used to live, and I would race these cars around and around and around for hours. Like, I would do this forever because I was infatuated with racing.
This one's funny looking.
Yeah, it looks like a half rocket, half car.
Reminds me of something that was on Back to the Future.
Yeah. I've only seen the first one. Remember? We watched the first one a while back.
I have them all. We'll have to watch them all.
You can't say anything to me. There's a lot of stuff, nerd, that you haven't seen that I'm like, what?
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot you don't know about Star Wars and you claim to be a fan.
Lego person.
We just found a random Lego person in here that I never had as a child. I have no clue
Never
how it
had
got in there.
this?
No. I've never seen that before today.
La-di-da-di-da.
Okay, so it looks like I found the Jeff Gordon bag. This is like my entire childhood. We'll entitle this Childhood in a Box.
I want this box. Give me the whole box.
Okay. I have, what were those called? They weren't, oh, I used to watch these guys all the time. Do you remember what these were called?
I can't see the front of it. No.
Oh, I used to watch them all the time. Ah.
Oh, his hood doesn't come off.
But yeah, guys, if you guys know, like, the name, it landed. You dropped it. You dropped it and it landed on his feet. He's real. He's really Buzz Lightyear. If you guys know the names, if you guys can remember the names, if any of you fellas especially watch these growing up, please, please, please let me know down in the comments below. I loved these guys. Watched it all the time. I think we only had one movie, but I watched it constantly. Man, I didn't expect it in my childhood, did I? I had this tape measure. I had this tape measure growing up. I loved to play with it. It's just, man, this like brings me back to when I was just 7, 8 years old. Yeah, I eventually learned how. That's the yo-yo I actually learned how to yo-yo on. That's not the original string, so it doesn't really work like it's supposed to anymore. It broke.
It broke the yo-yo.
I was a kid. Kids break everything, usually. I'm just going to call this Childhood in a Box, because that's basically what I just opened up. I didn't even mean to. Let's look at the reveal. What is laying inside the sacred Jeff Gordon bag?
There's only one in here.
Yeah, I don't know where the other one went. This is my first
it.
drumstick. No, I don't think I broke it. I just lost it. Don't hit me. Don't hit me with that. So yeah, we have Kyle Busch. It was in Frosted Flakes, Kellogg's, the Tiger. He hasn't driven that car in a long time. This one, I don't know who drove this one. It doesn't say. Doesn't say. Jeff Burton. This is when he was with AT&T. There's Jeff Burton. Oh man, I can't remember. I raced these cars. Oh, it's the same car. It's Phillips, number 66.
Do you still have any Legos?
No. Jimmy Johnson, the man. He's won 6 championships. Yep. That's one of my favorites. This was Mark Martin? Yeah. This is Mark Martin. This car's beat up. I've had it forever. Tony Stewart. Then Joey Logano ended up driving the number 20 Home Depot. But this is the model of Tony Stewart's car. And this one doesn't have a name either. But yeah. Oh, and the McDonald's car. I think this was Bill Elliott, I think is his name. I don't know for sure though. But yep. Wow. I didn't mean to get into this today. This is just like awesome.
Why didn't you keep it?
This is in this box for a reason. This has a little story behind it. This is a very old car that my dad had forever growing up. He would play with it in the pews of his church when he was a kid. And he gave that car to me along with all these other cars that you see here today. And I had a friend back where I came from. Well, back where I came from. Where we lived for most of my childhood. And we were really close and we always traded off toys with each other. Well, I gave him this car. And my dad saw my best friend with this car. And he was like, why does he have your car? I said, oh, I gave it to him. I didn't really play with it that much, and I just gave it to him. He's like, that was one of my favorite cars growing up, and I gave that to you, and you just gave it to him. I was like, oh, I'll just ask him to give it back. He's like, no, because you know how kids are. It's like they get upset and they want toys back, or when you give them to somebody, they don't want you to get the toy back. What?
No Indian givers.
No Indian givers, exactly. But I felt really bad. He kept that car forever, and like I felt too bad to ever ask for it back. But I think a year or two before we moved, I was like 15. I was like 15, and I asked him if I could take the car back, and I probably gave it to him when I was like 8 years old.
And he still had it.
Yeah, he had it forever, kept it real safe because I told him how much it meant to my dad, and he finally gave it back before we moved. And I've had it ever since. It's a really special car to me. So that's crazy. Not to just get too emotional and nostalgic over my childhood, but this brings me back. Like, I feel so much better. I mean, I've not particularly been feeling bad, but this kind of just takes away the stresses of everyday adult life. And so, you guys don't know how much this means to me, but trust me when I tell you, it does truly mean a lot to me. Sorry guys, we kind of bounced all over the place. It's just been a random vlog. We've really been busy, and so it's been hard to put out consistent vlogs. Quit tickling me. You gotta go and I gotta say bye. We gotta say bye. I do appreciate you guys watching and bearing with the confusion and just kind of going along with it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Thank you all so much for the support, for staying subscribed, for just hitting that like button, and for hitting the subscribe button, becoming a part of this growing community. We do appreciate everything you guys are doing by watching these videos and taking time out of every day that you do to watch these videos. It sure does mean a lot to us. Does it mean a lot to you? It means a lot to me? Yeah. Gonna have an awesome day, everybody. Be blessed. We will see you on our next video. Stay golden. Okay, you have to keep it on my skull.
I did!
No, you raised up a little bit. You have to keep it on my skull.
I'm sorry.
There we go.